Once upon a time in the bustling city of New York, there lived a young woman named Alma Wagner. She was a vivacious, charming woman with dreams of a happy, lasting marriage. She had recently become engaged to Joel Santana, a dashing and successful architect. They seemed like the perfect couple, deeply in love and ready to embark on their journey together. However, doubts began to creep into Alma's mind as their wedding day drew near. She couldn't help but wonder if Joel was truly the man she believed him to be. What if he had secrets, hidden aspects of his life that she knew nothing about? These thoughts plagued her, causing sleepless nights and restless days. Unable to shake her growing unease, Alma decided to take matters into her own hands. She knew it was a drastic step, but her doubts gnawed at her relentlessly. One evening, while Joel was out with his friends, she decided to secretly install a hidden camera in his apartment. It was a move born of desperation and insecurity. Alma's heart raced as she carefully placed the small camera inside a potted plant on a shelf in Joel's living room. She had researched online and bought a discreet, high-quality camera that would go unnoticed. Her hands trembled as she adjusted the angle to capture the entire room. Alma felt like a criminal, but she couldn't suppress the nagging feeling that she needed to know the truth. The days passed, and Alma's doubts intensified. She couldn't believe she had resorted to spying on the man she was about to marry. Guilt gnawed at her, and she confided in her best friend, Hyun Ponder, about her actions. Han was sympathetic, but cautioned Alma about the potential consequences of her actions. Alma's anxiety grew with each passing day, and she found it increasingly difficult to sleep. She would stay up late, watching the live feed from the hidden camera on her laptop. Most of the time, she saw nothing out of the ordinary: Joel coming home, cooking dinner, and watching TV. It all seemed perfectly normal. One night, while watching the feed, Alma noticed something unusual. Joel received a phone call, and his face turned serious. He spoke in hushed tones, and Alma strained to hear. It was too muffled to make out any words, but she couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Alma continued to watch the live feed, her sleep-deprived eyes fixed on the screen. It was a chilly early morning when something shocking happened. Joel left his apartment in a hurry, still dressed in his pajamas. Alma's heart raced as she watched him, wondering where he could be going at such an hour. Unable to resist her curiosity, Alma quickly dressed and left her own apartment. She decided to discreetly follow Joel, keeping a safe distance as he walked through the dimly lit streets of the city. Her breath hung in the frosty air as she tailed him to a nearby coffee shop. Joel entered the coffee shop, and Alma positioned herself at a nearby table, pretending to read a newspaper. Her heart pounded as she watched Joel meet with a man she had never seen before. They spoke in hushed tones, and Alma strained to eavesdrop on their conversation. As Alma strained to hear their conversation, her world came crashing down around her. Joel was speaking to the stranger about a hidden past, a life she had never known he lived. He mentioned a different name, Thomas Katz, and Alma couldn't believe her ears. Who was this person Joel was talking to, and what secrets were they discussing? Joel's words painted a picture of a man leading a double life. He spoke of a new identity he had adopted and the need to keep it hidden from everyone, especially Alma. Alma felt her eyes welling up with tears as she realized that the man she was about to marry had been concealing a significant part of his life from her. Overwhelmed by the revelations, Alma quietly retreated from the coffee shop. She needed time to process what she had just learned. Her emotions were in turmoil as she walked back to her apartment, wondering how to confront Joel about the truth she had stumbled upon. Days turned into weeks as Alma grappled with the difficult decision before her. She loved Joel deeply, but the secrets he was keeping weighed heavily on her heart. She knew she had to confront him, but she couldn't deny the pain and betrayal she felt. One evening, Alma decided it was time to confront Joel. She sat him down and, with tears in her eyes, told him about the hidden camera and what she had witnessed. Joel's face turned pale as he realized the extent of her discovery. Joel hesitated for a moment, then began to explain. He revealed that Thomas Katz was his former identity, and he had been in witness protection due to his involvement in a dangerous criminal organization years ago. He had worked hard to distance himself from that life and create a new one, which included falling in love with Alma. As Joel revealed the truth about his past, Alma's emotions swirled like a tempest within her. She felt a whirlwind of anger, betrayal, and fear. Her heart was torn between her love for Joel and the knowledge that he had kept such a significant secret from her. Joel pleaded with Alma to understand his reasons for keeping his past hidden. He had wanted to protect her from the dangerous people he used to associate with. He promised that his old life was truly behind him, and all he wanted was a chance to build a new, honest life with her. Alma was at a crossroads. She loved Joel deeply, and his confession had laid bare the complexities of his past. After much soul-searching, she made a decision. She chose to forgive him, believing in the sincerity of his desire for a new life. In the aftermath of their emotional confrontation, Joel and Alma worked on rebuilding their trust and rekindling their love. It wasn't easy, and there were moments of doubt and insecurity, but their commitment to each other was unwavering. Despite the tumultuous journey, Joel and Alma's love for each other prevailed. They decided to go ahead with their wedding, more convinced than ever that they were meant to be together. Their vows were filled with promises of honesty, trust, and a future free from secrets. Joel and Alma's wedding was a beautiful celebration of their love and commitment. They embarked on a new chapter of their lives, determined to face whatever challenges came their way together. Alma had learned the value of trust, forgiveness, and the strength of their love. Joel's hidden past had been a shadow looming over their relationship, but with openness and understanding, they had overcome it. Alma realized that love wasn't about perfection, but about accepting each other's flaws and past mistakes. Their love story was a testament to the power of forgiveness and the resilience of the human heart.